Yo, what is up guys, MrPantaloons here with the Opera Omnia 4-month free-to-play account tour. So we did this month ago, and now we're gonna do it again, and we might do it every month, especially when we have some really interesting things happening, like something concerning certain banners that we might go pretty hard on, and that was pretty much the case here. So let's go ahead and start this off with the armor tokens. Let's just see. So we have 8 armor tokens, and these are the armor pieces that we got. So we got MLB Cecil, we got MLB Lightning, we got MLB Cloud, he's all the way to the bottom here, the extra 3, then MLB Titus. We got only 1 for Zidane, and then MLB Vaughn. So I'm actually still thinking about Ace. We might get 2 for Ace, we might get 3 for Zidane, although that's probably not gonna happen. And we are gonna get in the future probably for Garnet and Ash respectively. So that is it for the armor tokens. Then for the Dissidia points, we're currently hoarding the Dissidia points like crazy. We're trying to get all the power stones, so we got pretty much every single power stone. We completed pretty much everything, and we have 1 power stone right now, so we did end up using some of them. We got 1 potion, so we made sure to use all those potions as well. Then we don't have most of the stickers. We did just get the Tifa sticker number 1, the one with the hello message, so that is pretty exciting. And then we're obviously not getting any of this stuff because we have 63 cycle keys and we have just around 6.5 million gil, so we're not gonna need any of that anytime soon. I guess we could also show the support unit we're using. Oh, that's not the button. User data. We can just quickly show the support unit. So since we got Lightning, we decided to swap the Titas that we've been using for so long. So now we're using Lightning as our support, and we got these passives right here. So we got the 15 CP passive, we got a level 50 passive, we got these passives here in terms of artifacts. We got some Mighty Flourish in there, some attack, some Mighty Spark. They're pretty good. I think it's going to be fairly hard to get something better. We still have quite a few artifacts for Lightning to enhance, but then we also have this other stuff here. We don't run the charges because we don't need them as a support, obviously, so instead we're running all this other stuff as our support. There we go. And I'm actually not sure if you do 5 flourishes or if you do 1 spark strike and then 4 flourishes, just because you get the attack from the lightning streak, which I guess you kind of need to know that she has this equipped in order to get the attack up too. That might be worth it. But anyway, let's move on. So we've done that. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. So let's go into the we want to go into the draws shops. I guess let's go. But you can already see the gem number. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 400 gems. We have plenty of gems. We actually got really lucky on the Lightning banner. We only had to pull 10k gems on that banner when we got everything we needed, and then we didn't pull on any of these other banners because we are not interested in any of those weapons. Now, in terms of enhancements, how often is Square Enix release new chapters? Pafro Booty, yo, what's up, man? How's it going? I think it's pretty much 1 chapter every 2 months. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Okay, so now the summons. So let's show off the summons. We got, as you can see, level 3 brothers. We're slowly getting those up because we haven't finished chapter 8 yet. We're still working on it. We're about 20% done, or 25%, something like that. So we still need to do the hard mode. We got level 5 Alexander, and then we have level 20 everything else: Odin, Ramu, Leviathan, Ifrit, Shiva. And then I'm keeping Sylph at just level 15 because I'm currently working on level 17 Chocobo, and I do need as many Gale Adamites and Gale cores as I can, because he is going to need those, right? And I'm not really using Sylph at the moment, so there is no real reason to go ahead and level her up, and she's already good enough. I'm gonna get like what, 50 HP, then 100 max bravery. We are good here. That is a long time, yep, it is indeed, but we're still getting content pretty much every week, so we're doing good. And we're starting to get like heretic quests and different kind of content, which is really exciting. They also said that we are going to have more community challenges, so that one is also pretty nice because everyone gets to participate and we get really cool rewards. Yo, thank you for the follow, Pafroburi. Much appreciated, man. Alright, let's continue this account tour. So we've seen the summons. Ooh, the armor. I guess let's show the crystal first. And man, the crystals. So we had, what was it, like 2 weeks of double crystal rewards. And man, look at this. We've been farming those crystals. Boom. We've busted out those cycle keys, those treasure books. And look at this, man. We have 900 green tier 3s, 875 tier 3 reds. And check this out. Everyone is basically level 50 crystal, but then we have some lower levels here, not the crystal level but just the character level. They're lower because we haven't really been spending our time leveling them up, and also we don't have any artifact event running, and I do prefer to try and level them up and get the rank ups, get all that SP, or when we have the artifact events, so I can farm more artifacts. But at the same time, I'm kind of getting bored of farming artifacts, so I'm actually probably going to level up some more, even if there won't be artifact events, just to get everyone to 50-50 and get the job done, because we are probably gonna need these guys level 50 in the future, right? So might as well take it one at a time and not have too many characters to level in the future. And okay, weapons and armor. So this is probably one of the most, if not the most interesting part. Now, weapons. So for weapons, we still have the MLB Saz, we have the MLB Waka, we have the MLB Lightning. So what happened is we sold the MLB Enhancer because, let's be honest, we're not really using Warrior of Light at all. And since it was MLB, he already has the passive, so that is fine. And since this weapon is a sword weapon, we can actually use this weapon on Warrior of Light if need be, and then equip the passive from the Enhancer. And this weapon, the reason I decided to save this weapon instead of the Enhancer is that Enhancer actually has pretty bad stats for a sword weapon. It has like 2300 or 2400 max bravery, so this one has quite a bit more max bravery, and that is the reason I am keeping it. And I can use it on characters like Ramza, because Ramza, he's a pretty good character and I don't have his weapon, so might as well use this MLB sword on him. Then we have some bunch of 4 stars there. We got the 35 CP for Lightning here, and we do need one more limit break, which I'm gonna get pretty much in a couple of days when we get the next Power Stone from DP shop. We already have one, so that's gonna be another one, 2, and then we have the MLB Waka Ball here, but we do have 2 extra Waka Balls, so we can sell those for 2 Power Stones, 2 plus 2, 4 Power Stones. Easy MLB Lightning 35 there. We are also going to get 4 more Power Stones in the next week pretty much from the co-op challenge, the E3 co-op challenge, so that is also going to be pretty nice. Then we have some other weapons here that we already had before, the Bards, the Crimson Edge, which I'm using on Cecil, by the way. So we have a Crimson Edge with 1 limit break, and I've been actually using Cecil here and there in the co-op whenever we get a strong team. He is actually pretty good, even if he doesn't have his weapon. Then we have a bunch of other standard stuff here. We got a Hope weapon from a half-off banner, I believe. What else? We got some Edge, we got Onion Knight, Steiner, Firion, Laguna. We got Vanille 15 from another half-off banner. Got the Ace 35, Zidane 35, Titus 35. Yeah, no breaks on this one. Probably not gonna get any breaks anytime soon. I still need his 15 CP. Maybe if I'll get his 15 CP soon, maybe I'll consider MLBing that and then fully MLBing his 35 as well. But we do have MLB Lightning, and I'm hoping to get MLB Vaughn, MLB Ash, MLB Cloud, MLB Garnett. There are a bunch of options coming pretty soon. Yo, Mr. Honk Tonk, how is it going? Tried Knights Chronicles. It's so grindy. Knights Chronicles. Yeah, I tried that game too. I heard a lot of good things about it, but it's a gacha game, right? So I feel like I want to play Opera Omnia instead of that game. But yeah, I've heard many good things about that game. I mean, it seems pretty good, but I haven't played that long. And you're saying it's really grindy? I think it has a lot of content though. There's PvP. There's plenty of things to do. So yeah, it's probably. But I don't know, like, if it has a lot of content, does that make it grindy? Or do you mean like it's hard to get resources, it's hard to get levels? Because I heard that it's actually pretty generous, like it gives you many gems and stuff. But yeah, I haven't really played it at all. Okay, what else? Oh, we got a Rem weapon here from another half-off banner, I believe. We got Lael 15. Then yeah, that is pretty much it. And we got a bunch of 4-star weapons in here. And now in terms of armor, so the artifacts, we have 452 artifacts. So check this out. So we have a bunch of cloud passes that we need to enhance here. And the reason we're not enhancing is because, so we have cloud, then we have Terra, so we need to enhance those as well. But then we go even more, we have Laguna, which we also want to enhance. And then we go down and we have Lightning, which we also want to enhance. Oh, and we have some snows here who can be father, but that's only 3 snows for a bunch of lightnings and all sorts of crazy stuff. And we got Papalima, which we want to enhance as well. So we have a lot of passives that we need to get, and basically no father to use on them, so we have to wait to grab more artifacts, and slowly we can start enhancing all this stuff. Man, we got so many Terras actually. But there we go. And let's show off the armors. So in terms of armors, we've pretty much showed this on the armor shop. So we have MLB Cloud, Vaughn, Cecil, Lightning, and Titus. And let's see, we got some 5-star or 4-star MLB here. Shinra Beta, the Dalmatica, the Steiner one. And then we got all the other stuff from the events. Ace, I'm kind of interested in getting it MLB if I end up using him. Zidane, he's got the 35 CP, probably not going to get his MLB though. And then we need to level up Tancred, Krill, and Snow. And then the other 4-star weapons here. We got another Shinra Beta. That is probably the most common 4-star that we got. I believe I got like 2 more before that I ended up enhancing or selling. So I've been getting a ton of Shinra Beta just because I pulled on Cloud Banner and I got like 3 Shinra Betas. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so let's see. So we showed off all there is in there, and we pretty much showed the parties. I guess we can show off the party that I'm using. So I'm using Lightning, Titus, and Cloud. This is pretty much my preferred team for grinding, for manual grinding or for auto grinding. I really like this team because obviously Lightning and Titus, they're really strong, and then Cloud, he has the Makomite, so slightly raise attack for 3 turns upon start of each wave. So that really helps in my opinion, even if you're playing on auto, because he'll still have quite a bit of attack. He'll still reach like 1900 attack, or yeah, about pretty much 1900 attack, because it's 20% increase with that Makomite for 3 turns on each wave. And generally you get the wave done in 3 cloud turns, right? Because then Titas goes, lightning goes, and that's a bunch of attacks right there. And for for manual play is also pretty nice, because again you have Brave plus HP with all of them. And then I guess the co-op team, I kind of like to use Lightning, Cecil, Cloud for my co-op teams, and then either Chocobo or Sylph, but this can change depending on the type of co-op mission, but usually this is what I like to choose from. I like to go with Lightning just to be sure that I get the job done, and then Cecil or Cloud depending on if I can take a risk and try and get extra score with the launches that Cecil and Cloud can come up with. So that is pretty much all there is in here, and actually it reminds me of the co-op video that I still need to do, where I basically detail how I play co-op, how I strategize, how I think about doing things in co-op. So that is the party, the quest. We can show this real quick. So we got pretty much everything completed. We got chapter 8. We still need, let me go into missions. So we have dailies, events. So we have all the events done. Now here, chapter 8 hard mode. So we got 12 out of 46. So we are 25%, but we're gonna get that done pretty easy. And then we're missing some armor tokens and the last chapter completion for Zetzer and Vanille, but those I'm gonna hold on to those and finish them later on, because they are kind of annoying. I need a really strong team, so I'm waiting possibly for 3 MLB characters, or maybe even a level 60 awakening if I don't want to deal with those missions right here, the girl from Oerba and the castles in the sky. Then World of Illusions, we've pretty much completed everything. Got level 20 Odin, completed the Trials of Ifrit, still need to complete Trials of Shiva, but that is no big deal. It is pretty easy to say the least. Events, we got nothing left here. We've done everything there is, so there is that. So that was the quests, and I think that's about it. Missions, support items. Support items, yeah, we used pretty much everything. We have 2 books of treasure left, and then a lot of these training books, because yeah, we haven't been leveling up anyone really. We're just stacking them up for no real reason, because yeah, we're not gonna need that many XP books. So I believe that is it for this video, guys. So let me know what you think. Let me know how far you are into the game. How long have you been playing? So we've been playing from day 1. Basically, this is pretty much 4 months and 2 weeks into the game. I'm gonna call it 4 months. Free to play account tour, and we completed basically almost everything. I guess I should mention that we did have the Heretic quest, and we did not actually manage to get the entire milestones there. We missed like 5 armor tokens, and then we also missed 500 gems, but I would rather miss those 500 gems that we can basically get in 5 days just by getting the daily 100 instead of having to maybe draw on a banner for 5k gems on something that I might not really need after that event. So there we go, guys. This was it for this account tour. We'll see if we do this one next month. We probably will do after the Ash banner, because we are definitely going for that banner, so we should get some interesting results there. But anyway, guys, I shall see you in the next video. Have a good one and take care.